Khansaar was a kingdom in chaos. Years had passed since the disappearance of its rightful heir, Vardaraja Manor. In his absence, vultures circled. Rudra Raja Manor, a tyrant, seized the throne. People suffered under his iron fist, but whispers travelled on the wind. Whispers of a warrior named Salaar, a ghost from Khansaar's past. He was coming home. Deva, the man called Salaar, returned to Khansaar a changed man. Gone was the carefree youth. In his place stood a hardened warrior, forged in the fires of exile. His eyes burned with a cold fury. He had come to reclaim his birthright and to avenge the wrongs done to his people. The news of Deva's arrival spread like wildfire. Hope flickered in the hearts of the oppressed. They saw in him a savior, a leader who would break their chains, but danger lurked at every corner. Deva knew he couldn't do this alone. He needed allies. He found them in the most unexpected places, old friends, forgotten promises, and the loyalty of those who yearned for a better tomorrow. An army began to gather, ready to fight for their true king. The stage was set for a battle that would decide the fate of Khansaar. The battle for Khansaar was brutal and unforgiving. Deva, a whirlwind of steel and fury, led the charge. His enemies trembled before him. They remembered the legends of Vardaraja Manor. Now they saw the truth with their own eyes. He was a force of nature, unstoppable. Rudra's forces fought back with the desperation of cornered animals. They knew what awaited them if Deva prevailed, but their courage was no match for Deva's righteous wrath. One by one, Deva's enemies fell. Each victory brought him closer to the throne, closer to justice. But the cost of war weighed heavily upon him. He had vowed to reclaim Khansaar, but at what price? The streets ran red with the blood of friend and foe alike. Every life lost fueled Deva's rage and his resolve. He would not rest until Khansaar was free. Among Deva's most formidable opponents was Varda, a fierce warrior renowned for his unwavering loyalty to the throne. What Deva didn't know was that Varda was his own flesh and blood, separated from him in their youth by a cruel twist of fate. Varda had been raised believing that Deva was the enemy, the one responsible for their family's downfall. Their confrontations were clashes of titans, each blow echoing the tragedy of their fractured brotherhood. Deva, driven by his need for vengeance, fought with the cold fury of a storm. Varda, bound by duty and misled by years of deceit, met his brother's rage with unwavering resolve. Yet even in the heat of battle, Deva couldn't shake the unsettling feeling of familiarity in Varda's eyes, a shared history buried deep within their souls. The climax of their battle came as Deva stood on the precipice of victory. His enemies were vanquished, the throne room littered with the bodies of traitors. Only Varda remained, his loyalty to a false king unshaken. It was then that Deva revealed his true identity, the truth hidden for so long. Varda, his world shattered, faced the brother he had sworn to defeat. The revelation of their bond brought Varda to his knees, the weight of his actions crushing him. Deva, his heart heavy with the knowledge of their shared past, offered Varda a choice: join him in rebuilding Khansaar or remain shackled to the ghosts of their past. The future of Khansaar remained uncertain. Deva, now the rightful ruler, faced the daunting task of healing a land ravaged by war. The scars of betrayal ran deep, and the whispers of rebellion still lingered in the shadows. But Deva had Varda by his side now, their bond reforged in the fires of conflict.